Today I will be talking to all of you on human excellence. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence therefore is not an act, but it is a habit. It becomes gradually a practice and it makes you an excellent being. This is what Aristotle has said. When we speak relatively, it is the will to win, the desire to succeed, the benchmark of performance. This is what is the thing which you have to understand, that it is the will to win, excellent person, the desire to succeed, and the benchmark of performance. According to Swami Vivekananda, a great monk who reinstills the faith of humanity in spirituality, human excellence is an outcome of his being the Prince of God, the Almighty intellect. Actually, the Almighty instills in his being, the Prince of God, the human being, the most important gift, that is intellect, along with the sentiments, only found in human beings. This is what Swami Vivekananda said. Next we have Sri Aurobindo. As per Sri Aurobindo, whose penance and inspiration behind India freedom movement and victory of Churchill is very well known. Excellence is evolution of human intellect to supreme state of consciousness. This is what Aurobindo said. Each person is endowed with divine qualities to ascend up. Either we ascend up or godly consciousness descends on us. This is what is said about the Mahasatta ka dharti pe avtaran, or ascent of the consciousness up. And Gurudev Pandit Shyam Sharma Acharya ji was very much in favor of Mahapragya ka dharti par avtaran. He used to say, par kab, when humanity or human beings, they start ascending up on divinity. When we talk of purpose of human life, of human beings, then there is a debate, and in that debate there are two things about the purpose of life: nirvana, self-realization, self-gratification, evolution, etc. These are the few things which come up in our mind. Param Pujya Gurudev tells us as to keep aside this debate and wants us to make optimum utilization of whatever we have in us. Vibhutiyon ka jagran. We are all unique in ourselves. We have got all various capabilities, various qualities. We should try to awaken those qualities. This is what Param Pujya Gurudev said. The purpose of human life is that the same thing is described in our scriptures as you realize that there is a blot in your shirt. They should not waste your time in finding out from where this blot came. But the purpose is to somehow get rid of this blot. This blot can be in the form of jealousy, this blot can be in the form of various vices, this can be in the form of various ragas, dveshas, all these things, anger. So how to get rid of it? We should not argue that why this happened, why this happened. This is what is the purpose behind the human life. The beauty of Gurudev's teaching lies in his simplification of deeper and intricate aspects of spirituality, and at the time how to make optimum utilization of limited resources available. Normal human being and progress slowly and steadily towards achieving the purpose of human life. I used to redefine excellence and spirituality as the result of noble intentions, sincere efforts, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles and opportunities, and to see how to get rid of these obstacles. Not to get worried about these obstacles, but to get rid of all these obstacles and opportunities. Take the use of opportunities, get rid of obstacles. Excellence is what you do with it. What you do with it. Excellence is what you perform with your obstacles and your opportunities. Then only you achieve the excellence. Western civilization, it teaches us who are being systematically made best to surrender themselves to the wish of the religious establishment without questioning the rationality of the preaching. And Swami Vivekananda happened to be the one who went to the West, and he emphatically proclaimed to them that you are not born sinners but born divine. This is what is the difference between the Eastern and Western civilization and Eastern Western culture. The reason behind considering human life very precious is the inherent potential which we experience as self-restraint, sanyam, selfless service, seva, humility, vinamrata, down to earth personality. These are the things which are the part of our life in our Indian culture. Prem, sadbhav, love and affection, prem, sadbhav, noble intentions. The quality like these uplift us from the level of the normal human being to elevated human beings and make us a great person. This is something which is to be kept in our mind. Vidya, Shraddha and Vishwas. Vidya means intellect, Shraddha means adorable faith, Vishwas means in real sense the belief. When all these three powers are combined, you get a superlative degree of efficiency which Param Puja Gurudev terms as human excellence. Here comes the human excellence. I want to give you this formula for character building. Character building, which is synonymous with the human excellence, is the ideal blending of education, shiksha and vidya, the knowledge, to infuse self-belief that enables one to overcome any difficulty or obstacle that comes in one's ways to achieve the highest possible objectives. Another aspect of human excellence or manvi utkrishtata is whatever is today happening is known as the crisis of faith. So this aspect has to be also looked after, and the crisis of faith, आस्था संकट, how to get rid of it. आस्थाओं का परिष्कार मानवीय उत्कृष्टता के माध्यम से ही हो पाएगा. आस्थाओं के परिष्कार से ही मानवीय उत्कृष्टता आएगी. Body is like the branch of this divine human tree, mind is like the trunk, and spiritual faith is the roots. We are watering the branches and trunk, but we are not watering, or we are not giving much insistence to the roots. We are ignoring roots. When India is stepping towards global leadership, can we revive the human excellence model of Param Puja Gurudev's vision? Can we revive the Rishi tradition? Can we provide a new model of human excellence in current scenario? This is what is the question which I am asking you in this particular presentation of human excellence. Can we give a human excellence, a model of human excellence to each human being so that they can perform it? Here I would like to talk about the current scenario, what our young generation are up to. Of course, I am not talking about the general trend. Both in the global perspective and situation in India, I am telling you, may be applicable to some of you, maybe not at all. Take it in the sporting spirit. 3M that changed the life in a metro: mobile, cell phone, money and malls. These three things have changed, these 3 M's have changed sadly the scenario of the whole world. Means smoking, alcohol and drugs, all this points to be severely stressed youth with no healthy escape activities. All this points to a severely stressed youth with no healthy escape activities and leading to the onset of lifestyle disorders. These are the worst killing disorders. 70% of the people are around about 30 years are falling prey to the lifestyle disorders. Stress and strain and depression is occurring at a very early age. As the leader of youth movement in India and abroad, I came across a lot of young guns who has this big why me? Why I am a victim of these disorders? At the early stage of 25 years and 30 years, the people are falling prey to heart attack, the emergencies, cardiac emergencies. Why all this bad is happening to me all the time, but surely it happens to the most critical time. There are many corollaries to this. If a bread falls on the buttered side of the possibility of its falling on buttered side is directly proportional to the cost of carpet. So just remember like this, that remember this particular thing, this can happen to anybody. But are we victim of this particular thing? Are we victim of the modern culture, modern civilization, which is causing us to become more and more materialistic? Let us talk of Vedic era, Upanishadic era, Puranic era, Ramayana Kalin era or Mahabharata era of Buddha and Mahavir, and the modern era beginning with Shankaracharya in 800 BC, and then continued till accomplishment of Yug Nirman mission of Param Pujya Gurudev in 2015, when 14-15 when we are talking to you. So let us all come to the point what we can learn from our glorious past, how we can combine the best of East and best of West, and how excellence can be imparted to youngsters of today. This is what is needed today. Human excellence, the model of Yug Nirman mission. Akhand Jyoti writes in 1962 that firmly believing that each human being is maker of their own destiny, with this conviction we will uplift and transform ourselves and help others in doing so. We believe the world will be then changed for the better. This is what he started with the Sat Sankalp, the manifesto of the change of the era. मनुष्य अपने भाग्य का निर्माता आप है. Man makes his own destiny. This belief he started giving it to us. इस विश्वास के आधार पर हमारी मान्यता है कि मैं उत्कृष्ट बनूंगा और दूसरों को श्रेष्ठ बनाऊंगा. First you become excellent and then make other one better one. Then definitely the era will change. Human endeavor is always it can possibly do it, but it depends on the theory of karmas. The karma we do today manifests purity, and if they are pure, then the punya will happen, and if they are impure, then the pap will happen. But this theory will work, good or bad karmas. The ideal of human excellence, the way we want our world to be, the way we want to see things around us, we need to do even better than what others are doing. We have to present ourselves as role model for others to follow. 4 tools of developing human excellence I will like to explain you. Capacity building, building the capacity, managerial ability, try to manage others, try to manage yourselves, refinement of personality. Personality has to be developed and personality has to be refined. And lastly, if you develop these 3, then leadership skill will come. Param Pujya Gurudev says that human excellence can be achieved by these 4 things. Sa vidyaya vimuktaye. The vidya will give you this thing. Vidya means knowledge, and knowledge means refinement of perception. Drashtikon ka parishkar, noble thoughts and sentiments. Knowledge will come only through these. As we progress on the path of spiritual upliftment, gradually our desires, our thoughts, our actions will get refined and righteous. I will try to show you few glimpses of Dev Sanskriti University where we are practicing the knowledge to be imparted to the youngsters, and since last 12 years we have been running this university, and we have been able to instill the knowledge, means vidya, in thousands and thousands of students. Our endeavor for human excellence, vast literature to inspire moral values. More than 3,200 books have been written by Param Pujya Gurudev, 200 have been written by me, and by these books the revival of Rishi tradition are being seen as a reality. The world is getting ready for a big change. Will you participate in that? This is what my Gurudev asks you. Future perfect, not tense. Advent of a new era is a certainty, not a utopia. Param Pujya Gurudev's prophetic vision is that the world will definitely change. The whole world is going to be changed very soon, and it is going to happen in presence of our eyes, in front of our eyes.